Hey, this is Derek. This is video journal number 3, and I'm sitting exactly where I want to be today in the natural world, the most inspiring place for me musically and personally. It was a setting a lot like this that inspired this album that I'm currently working on. The concept of the album is Singing Tree, Bare Tree, and basically it's sides, so to speak. The first 5 or 6 songs in the album are the Singing Tree songs, and the Singing Tree songs are fully arranged and much more band sounding, even though all of the work that I'm doing, all the guitar work and the vocal work are done by me. It's a much more fully arranged and typical rock sounding sort of songs, whereas the second side, the old days, the 70s albums, the second side is called Bare Tree, which is purely acoustic, basically my voice and my acoustic guitars. The reason I decided to do the album that way was I was having somewhat of a limitation with not being a drummer myself and having to sort of outsource that to somebody and have them do that. But the concept I really liked eventually, because I was worried about not having drums on every track, realizing that a lot of the songs, especially the 5 or 6 songs that are going on the Bare Street side, are lend themselves very well to just acoustic arrangement. So I wanted to be very, very happy with that. And the album was largely written last year. There are a few songs from previous years, but largely it was written last year. It was a time last year I was going through a difficult time. I wasn't sleeping very well, and I had become basically a complete insomniac, and the only solace that I had was the natural world and interfacing with nature and animals, birds, ravens, of course. And that was largely what inspired the album. There's a tree, a bare tree, and a tree with leaves on it right near my house. And it was I think it was last summer, which was sort of strange because there was these bare trees that looked very wintry, and then there was these trees with leaves on that looked very, like it was the middle of summer, which I believe it was. So it was an interesting concept to me, and that's where I always find a lot of inspiration in nature. And that was the inspiration for the album, The Natural World. So at least the name Singing Tree, Bare Tree, which is the actual name of the album, that concept came to me one day when I was walking my dog, and there was a tree, beautiful, huge tree with these incredible roots, and all of a sudden I heard singing from it, and I thought, this is unusual, this is wild, and it was just beautiful, and of course it was birds, but you couldn't see them because they were really green. I think I kind of figured at some point that somebody had let a parrot go, and or parrots go, I guess, and they just kind of went to town and had a bunch of kids, and that was what all the singing was coming from. So you'd pass by this tree and it was literally singing, so that was kind of the singing tree concept. And there was another tree close by at a coffee house where I used to go to, and I used to write songs there, and that was the Bare Tree. So there was the concept for the album, and I wound up taking a picture of it, which now appears on the MySpace page, called Singing Tree, Bare Tree, and that will be the art for the flip side of the CD. So I'm looking forward to performing this next song for you, which is called Don't Stop the Music, and it's appearing on the album. It is on the Singing Tree side, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.